Episode 8 picks up right where Episode 7 left off. Geralt has escaped from his cell and is now on the hunt for Ciri. Unfortunately for Geralt, the city of Sintra is now like your typical Magic the Gathering convention. No women to be found. So, with time running out and no Ciri to be found, Geralt decides to make good his escape, where he happens upon a good Samaritan named Yurga who is burying some murdered refugees. Now, this is The Witcher, so there's only one thing that can possibly happen when Geralt comes across a pile of dead bodies. Although Geralt received a double XP bonus for smacking a zombie with its own detached arm, he did not emerge unscathed.
Fuck.
You don't have to be a dungeon master to know zombie bites are bad. Fortunately, our Good Samaritan is still around to help save Geralt's life, but the infection has taken root and Geralt has slipped into some form of fever dream. It's within the throes of this fever dream that we begin to see key elements of Geralt's childhood and his origin story. As he continues to fight the infection, Geralt begins to have visions of his past regarding his mother. We're not given much information about her other than her name is Visenya. She apparently has magical capabilities, and she abandoned Geralt in the middle of the forest. It's also apparent that because of this abandonment, Geralt still carries hard feelings towards his mother.
3 out of 10 boys survived the trial. Tell me, you didn't know this before you left me on his doorstep. I need to know why.
No answer will give you what you want.
As the fever breaks and Geralt wakes from his dream, we are forced to wonder what was real and what was just an illusion.
I was just a dream.
Please don't go.
When we left Ciri in Episode 7, she was being attacked in the wild by a group of men, which triggered her elder powers. During Episode 7, we didn't get to see the result of the attack, but as it turns out, Ciri can handle herself just fine.
What happened?
The kind stranger from Episode 7 reappears and once again comes to Ciri's aid as she tries to spirit her away to a place of safety. When Ciri arrives at the kind lady's home, she's treated with tenderness and compassion. Deep down, though, she realizes the Nilfgaardians are still out there and her destiny is with Geralt.
Find Geralt of Rivia. He is your destiny.
So early the next morning, she makes her escape into the woods, unknowingly just before Geralt arrives at the very same home. This near miss sets up one of the most emotionally satisfying scenes of the entire season. With Geralt and the princess now together, it gives us a platform for Season 2 from which we can spend more time exploring the princess's character arc, which has been a little thin to this point. And they leave us with an unexpected little nugget.
Who is Yennefer?
Previously we watched as the Mages College as a whole voted to abstain from involving themselves in the Nilfgaardian conflict. For some of the mages, this was just unacceptably short-sighted. They were not buying into the Nilfgaardian lies. So the renegade mages decided to try and bottleneck the Nilfgaardian forces at a fortress called Sodden while they waited for the northern kingdoms to rally.
For hundreds of years, this keep has guarded the narrowest parts of the Iruga River. Now it's the only thing standing between Nilfgaard and the north.
The mages begin making their preparations, but an advance force of Nilfgaardians gets there sooner than expected, and all hell breaks loose.
Again.
Philippe, ein, Nola,
Iva, Irik, and Rick, and Nola. Believe.
Fire.
The mages put forth a heroic and valiant effort, but without any backup to call upon, they simply get overwhelmed. The day appears lost until Tessia reminds an otherwise cynical Yennefer who and what she is, and this happens.
It's your turn to save these people, this continent.
Where you going, croppy girl? We can teach you.
She's no daughter of mine.
If only Yennefer had gone to Nilfgaard.
Sorry you chose power.
As badass as that was, I can't wait for next season. I will see you then.